I begin the day by taking some shots of zesty into a massive melon. I need to take a picture that's worth 700 pp to show Kent, who I completely forgot to write about in the first part. Basically, Kent was so impressed by my super ultra epic photo taking skills that he asked me to take an extremely sexy shot. I get the photo for Kent as well as a few for my own collection, and head on to fight a psychopath I got a call about in the last part. I grab a skateboard and rush towards where Otis told me my new target is. I make it there and make a run for the gun supply to get a sniper rifle for the fight. I enter the store and find some weird art piece some dude made. I find the person responsible as he confused me for Viet Cong. Shouldn't have worn a yellow head. I begin the fight by slamming some mannequin tits on him. He tries to run, but I shoot him with my sniper. I try the mannequin attack again, but I whiff like a fool, and Cliff stabs me in the back with his machete before running into one of his hidey holes. I am able to spot him on the shelves of the store and shoot him with my sniper, ending the battle. As I walk away, Cliff reveals he's completely lost after his daughter was eaten by the zombies. I close his eyes, finally putting the soldier to rest, before taking his wallet and the money inside. I open the door and find like 3 people and scale the shit out of them as I slowly walk towards them with a bloody machete. I laugh and tell them they've been pranked before throwing 2 magazines at them. Cliff's machete might just be the best weapon in the game. It does a great amount of damage to psychos, swings real fast, and clear out zombies instantly. It will be my crowd killer and my psycho killer for the rest of the game. I grab a magazine to cripple the machete's durability and make my way back to the security room. Jessie gets concerned as she notices I have blood on me. I tell her I'm alright as all this blood is definitely not for me. The old man in the closet jolts up out of fear from hearing this, and Jessie enters the room to interrogate him. Alrighty guys, that was Pastry Finish. See you next time. I'm fucking with you. I head out as the deadline for Kent's request for some sexy pics is fast approaching. I get a call about some lord person eating all the food in the mall, and grab a sledgehammer to eliminate the menace. When I walk out, I find 2 women screaming as like 1,000 zombies surround them. I leave them to their fate as I head towards where the beast beckons. I barely let this monster get a word out as I bash his brains in with my sledgehammer. There is no room for traitors in my safe house. Anyways, I wait around for Kent to show his sorry ass to prove that I can take sexy photos of women better than he can. He approaches me and I show him the photo of Jessica and her massive knockers, causing him to violently scream in his scream. Kent tells me we are going to have a showdown at noon tomorrow as he shuffles away, every step now making a squishy noise in his pants. Otis lets me know there's a fat old cop who has a bunch of babes locked in a clothing shop. This mission is unique in that the longer you wait to complete it, the less survivors there are alive to save. I book it there and find the fat cop tormenting her hostages. I tell the babes I'm mine, and this enrages her, starting the fight. I start the battle by cutting her up with my machete, only to take a skull-crushing blow to the cranium. I make a strategic retreat as I drink the mysterious red liquid in my pants. Those fight is more about making sure none of the survivors die and less about the actual fight. However, she still gets me to 1 block of health. This causes me to resort to my sniper, which ends the fight after I shoot the gun right out of her hand. This display of skill makes her violently convulse on the ground. She uses all the liquid in her body from the from seeing my epic skills and dies on the ground as I do a sick victory pose. These are going to be some of the only survivors I save. Why? Well, you can use your imagination for that. I escort the women and leave Kay to die as she keeps stopping to try and fight random zombies and waste my time. Which, if you look at the next when the next main case starts, there's not a lot of time to get it done. I head towards the safe house and find a bunch of cultists who are about to sacrifice a woman. The cultists would be an extremely easy enemy to face. If it weren't for a fact they have magic sleeping dust which can instantly knock me out and lose me a bunch of time. I leave the woman to get sacrificed as I lead the two surviving women to the safe house. When I make it there, I find a smoking hot Latina riding a sweet old motorcycle. I head over to where the Mexican chick was riding a motorcycle and grab a sniper rifle in case my flirting goes poorly. You laugh now, but the last time I tried flirting with a woman, it ended with 12 dead, a pirated copy of Space Jam, and a burning house. I find the Mexican woman, and before I even say anything, she gets on a motorcycle and tries to kill me. Just like last time. I take a less drastic approach than last time and shoot her with my sniper rifle. This fight is always a massive pain in the ass, as almost no melee weapons can hit her and she moves extremely fast. Despite this, I am able to win with a few well-placed machete swipes and a sniper shot. I tell her to wait as she kicks me right in the dick. Unfortunately for her, this only invigorates me, and I pounce on her and scream directly in her face. Roar! She asks if I'm a reporter, and I tell her yes, despite only taking like 4 pictures throughout the whole game. She informs me that Carlito unleashed the zombies to send a message to America. I ask her what the message is, but she sets up a date where she will bring her brother, so we can have a nice and peaceful chat as Carlito tries to recover from me punching him right in the throat. I make it back to the security room and find Jesse and Brad interrogating the old man. Yep. Oh, bad. Alrighty then, after that I have a lot of time to do whatever I want. What will I do? Well, I got a few ideas. I sort of blacked out. Where am I? And, alright, Isabella and I had a date. Where did I get this sniper rifle? I don't remember going to the gun shop. My eyes are covered in, like, blood or something. My attention is then interrupted by Isabella bursting through the door, followed by a zombie. I save Isabella and notice she's been shot. I ask her what happened and she tells me Carlito shot her after she told him about our date. She collapses and I pick her up to carry her to the security room. Carlito's voice rings out and screams disgusting remarks about people with funny yellow heads and how Isabella should be ashamed for ever going on a date with one. I ignore his ramblings and successfully make to the safe room with Isabella in tow. Brand and Jessie are shocked to see my fat bulge and the woman with a gunshot wound and blood on her. I put her on the bed for her to recover and head out to fight the cult leader who sacrificed that one woman I ignored. I grab an Uzi for later use and gun it for the movie theater. I don't take any healing items as the leader is extremely aggressive and I won't get the chance to heal in the fight. I see a wall of cultists and put the Uzi I grabbed to good use as I clear them out. I find the leader worshipping some strange sex doll or something and forcing random people he captured to watch. He notices me and immediately rushes me with a sword. I shoot him with the remaining ammo from the Uzi and then resort to the sniper rifle. He gets a lot of swipes on me and eventually slices me clean in half. Not getting the speed boost from leveling up really hurts in this fight, as he can easily outrun me with a superior speed. I switch to the mouse and keyboard as I can aim much faster than on controller. I once again unload my Uzi into him, but he sneaks a hit on me when I'm in the weapon breaking animation. I once again run away whilst getting sniper shots in and whittling his health down slowly. I run out of ammo and resort to throwing my machete. However, this ultimately proves to me my downfall, as when I try to recover it, he corners me and slices me in half once again. I come back but die yet again. I decide that the damage from the Uzi is not worth it and decide the best plan is to cut him up with my machete when I still have health left to spare, and then get the rest of his health with sniper shots. This plan works as I'm able to finally kill him with the final sniper shot. He tries to get help from the sex doll, however, it is unimpressed and falls over into his eye. I get jumped by like 50 cultists. I try to shoot him with my remaining Uzi shots, however one of them sneaks up on me with a bomb and blows me to high hell. Great. I do the same strat, however die like three more times before I'm able to get a good run in. This time I'm able to take care of all the cultists without them blowing me up. Find a chick locked in the closet and rescue her. You can also use your imagination for why I'm saving her. I'm able to take her back to the security room with minimal hiccups and find Isabella has awakened. She tells you it's about research for a drug made to fix and enhance people's PPs. However, there was something else in the drug that turned them into mindless zombies. As she informs us of this, we see the old man burst through the door and strike again to Jesse's chest. I explode with anger and kick the old man away. The old man reveals he isn't infected with the virus. This must be how he can still get hard and crank at the hentai despite being like 75 years old. I watch as he convulses on the ground before finally completely turning. Isabella tells us her hometown was destroyed by the many people who took the drug, and Carlito wanted Americans to feel the pain he felt. The worst part? This plan isn't even over yet. What else does he have planned? What other psychos will I have to face? Will Frank get his PP back working? Find out next time on this dumbass challenge run.